What's up, everybody? What's up, and welcome back to On the Warpath. It's your boy Sanchez 405. And if you're new, make sure you click that subscribe button, hit that bell so you get notifications anytime there's new content posts. Always like, comment, share this video out because what we do here. We talk about them Washington Commanders all the time, and it's the Monday after pill. It's a late edition of the Monday after pill, but appreciate y'all for coming in. Thought it'd be good to do this at halftime of Monday Night Football. And I want to tell y'all this right now. We got something here. We got something rolling. We got something rolling hot. Shout out to my boy Isaiah on Instagram, doing this on Instagram for the first time. Y'all on Instagram, make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel. But y'all, we got something special going on here. I told y'all this every week since this started, since the wins started coming in, they've piled up. We got to live in the moment because we don't know when this could be taken away from us. If this gets taken away from us, they're rolling hot. This is a good team. Do we have some holes? Do we have some flaws? Absolutely. But it is worthy to be celebrated. And, people talk about not getting respect. That's okay. We starting to get respect out there. But it's what you do with that respect that's going to matter going forward for the burgundy and gold. And I mean, y'all, I mean, this game, we come through, we win against the New York Football Giants up there at the Meadowlands, up there at MetLife Stadium, and moved to 7-2 for the first time since 1996. I was like about 5 at the time when that happened, and I don't even remember that. I don't remember that. I think we might have beat the Bears or something in Chicago at that time. So it's good, man. It's Jaden Daniels is he's full of that riz, as the kids be saying, that charisma, and he's got his baller skills out right now. Um, y'all know how we do on here. We talk about what we like, what we didn't like, and I'm gonna start out with what I liked. I liked this game plan. I like the fact that we come out here on offense. Although no Brian Robinson yesterday, we go out here, we play physical football. You run the ball to set up the pass. You don't do the pass to set up the run. And I thought that Chris Rodriguez came out there and played a good game. This is another one of those Ron Rivera draft picks that we talked about. We look at Quan Martin, who some people thought he had a hit or miss there. It is what it is. Chris Rodriguez comes out there, is your leading rusher on the day. And this was a guy who was a 6th-round pick out of Kentucky last year. He had a fumbling problem. He held on to the ball. Wish he could have got that touchdown at the end of the game. But, they did the right thing and nailed it. I thought he had an excellent game. What was it, about 10 carries for 52 yards on the register? Let's see. Let's go here. CBS Sports. I like to look up. Y'all know I'm a CBS Sports tracker guy. So that's fun. Which I found out my reaction from last week wound up on Reddit. So thank you to whoever put that on there because that was hilarious. They did the build up to when Chicago scored, and then they did it when we scored. So shout out to whoever did that. What's up, Anthony? I see you out there on Instagram. Appreciate you for dropping by, bro. Yes, I am wild. I try to be. I try to stay out of that limelight. You know that. Anybody who knows me, I'm just me. I'm just here we go. I'm trying to find our stats here. Shout out to the Chicago Bears for getting hit in the mouth still. Best record since best start since 1996. Chris Rodriguez 11 carries for 52 yards. Eckler added in 11 carries for 42 yards. Jane Daniels 8 for 36. McNichols had 8 for 20. And let me tell y'all this. They had over 100 some yards rushing in the first quarter. They finished with 164. Did the defense for the offense for the Giants, we finished with 149. So they just outrushed us slightly. Tracy had 66 yards leading away from there. And I'll talk about what I didn't like later. I like Noah Brown. Noah Brown had some clutch receptions there. Alameda Zacchaeus as well. Um, can we talk about De'Ami Brown, another Ron Rivera draft pick, right? That we led dead to rights. And oh, hello, Shaq. How are you? Shaq, it's good. I'm glad to see your pettiness on here already. I appreciate it because as somebody who's petty, I appreciate your pettiness. You keep hoping and you keep on hoping. And bro, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your quarterback. I hope he gets healthy again because even he has said the obvious about the Dallas football team, and that is y'all bleeping suck. Uh, that's what he said. I mean, it is what it is. You go take that up with Jerry Jones and Dak Prescott and maybe Stephen A. Smith too, because he's loving it. I'm loving it too. I just like seeing, you know, it is what it is. But you know, I hope his hamstring he gets it stretched out and everything, and he gets back to good mental health. So shout out to you, Shaq. I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm glad you're here. He said this won't last. It might not last. The streak, yeah. And then you know what? You go on another streak. If it ends against Pittsburgh, you go and you start another streak. But shout out to you, Shaq. I'm so glad to see you here. Yeah, De'Ami Brown had that one catch for 24 yards, which turned into a heck of a play. A couple plays later, when Jaden found Terry McLaurin and just ran that simple go route, 18 yards for a touchdown. Beautiful, beautiful touchdown there. Love to see it, and I like Terry. Yesterday, Terry had a good game, although the numbers don't show it. When he was targeted, he caught the ball. He had 2 receptions for 2 touchdowns. Y'all don't realize this. Terry McLaurin is one receiving touchdown away from tying a single season high for him, and that was back in his rookie year, back in 2019. The man hasn't had more than what 4 or 5 touchdown passes, receptions since 2020, maybe 2021. Let's take a look at that. So he's on the pathway to having a career high day, career season. Like let's look at some of Terry McLaurin's numbers here, because Brubra is on pace to do some damage. He's got 598 yards so far, receiving 6 touchdowns. And let's see. He's at his third highest yards per reception rate. His highest was his rookie year, and then he had it in 2022 at 15.5. He's at 14.2, and they're halfway through the season, just over halfway through the season. That's awesome. And then he's got 6 receiving touchdowns in 9 games, where he had 7 in 14 games back in 2019, his rookie year. And he's aiming to go over 1,200 yards this year. I think he can do that. If he doubles up and then plus some, he's going to be right on that precipice. So he's looking to have a career year with Jaden Daniels at that quarterback spot. And old boy's looking good, man. And let's see here. Who else did I like in this game? Austin Seibert, right? We got to keep on saying the kicker. He was perfect. He even kicked some out of the back of the end zone. Special teams still playing pretty well. Let's see. Let's take a look on defense. Dante Fowler had 2 sacks, and he had. Did he have that forced fumble? Yeah, he had that forced fumble. Daniel Jones on the first drive, which that was a streak breaker, right? Because they were getting hot. They weren't warming up. They were humming on offense back in that first drive. That's how that first drive was started. They were ripping us off, and their running game played pretty well, especially in that first half. But for the Giants, on that first drive. Let's see here. Take a look at that first drive. Boom. Here it is. I mean, Paulie always says we talking hypotheticals, but I'm saying really, if they don't get that fumble, we're in trouble. So it was Tracy 3 yards, Tracy 4 yards. Tracy picked up a first down for 1 yard. They punted the ball. That's right. It was on that second drive. They got it and they got hot. They started getting hot. It was Tracy for 4 yards, Tracy for 10. Then Daniel Jones on the quarterback keeper for 24 yards. Singletary had 15 yards on there. So they were in the middle of 4 consecutive plays of double digit runs until Daniel Jones had an incomplete pass, was ruled a fumble. Clearly it was a fumble. He was throwing with that empty hand. But they were ripping one. They were ripping one up on us. And Dexter Fowler comes in there, sacks the man who's having Fowler's having a heck of a season as well, too. So shout out to him and what he's doing in his first year in Washington. Let's see. But then on that second drive, and that set up the first scoring drive of the day for the Burgundy and Gold. And we look at that drive. That was Eckler for 5 yards. Jaden Daniels threw to Noah Brown there. And then it was a pass interference call. And it was enforced 22 yards, put us down at the New York 4. Yeah, and we first goal at the 4. 2 plays later, Terry McLaurin on that little short route pass to the left to Terry McLaurin from Jaden Daniels. Rock and roll, touchdown, Burgundy and Gold. But then the Giants, they go on their little drive again. They had some time-consuming drive. I think at one point it was like 15 minutes of time possession for the Giants compared to our like 2 minutes or something. It was bad. They were ripping in. I didn't like that at all, but we found a way to endure. And that's the one thing about this team. This team finds a way to keep on enduring, keep on putting up some good numbers and being opportunistic. And that's what you have to be, especially when you're lacking in certain departments, especially like us in the secondary. We saw it again. Benjamin St. Jude. Let's talk about what let's finish what I liked, because I kind of want to get into what I didn't like. We liked Dexter Fowler. I thought Frankie Louvu, Jeremy Chin, they both had pretty good games. Jeremy Chin looked like he's looking the part, and kind of in a way. Do you miss Cam Curl as much? Cam who? Shout out to Cam Curl. They won yesterday, did the LA Rams, but it kind of makes you think like, Adam Peters and company, they kind of knew what they were doing. And Dan Quinn know how to coach them up, right? They find the groceries, they start cooking. That's what's happening. And it's like Joe Witt said, they were close. We just didn't know how close they were. That's why you don't eat hard candy when you do this stuff too, right? So let's talk about what we. Oh, Brandon Coleman, rookie comes up there. They don't give up a sack. Shout out to him. This was the number one sacking defense in the league, and the offensive line didn't give up anything. Tyler Badass still doing his thing. Go ahead, Biotis, the center. Andrew Wiley. Folks, I'm just going to tell y'all this. We have to apologize to not only Bobby Johnson, which we got to sweep against his former team, but we got to apologize to Andrew Wiley. Now, he does act spastic sometimes. He does act like that little kid in the corner that needs to sit in the corner for 5 minutes. But now Wiley's been playing good ball. Wiley has been playing excellent ball. And you got to give him credit. That whole offensive line playing good. Brandon Coleman, and Cornelius Lucas had been swapping out. Coleman had to go up for first and play a full game. I heard his finger got jammed, and Nick Allegretti had to pull it. Shout out to Nick for being the on-field doctor, according to JP Finley. If you haven't heard Allegretti, he's hilarious too. He seems a mobster. I like that. He got the mobster mentality. Got a question here on Instagram. I can't put the Instagram picture questions up, but that's okay. This is for 141 Legend. That question: do you want us to trade for a cornerback, or would you rather stay with the current roster? Obviously, I think we need some help at the cornerback spot. I think, tomorrow's the trade deadline. I would be kind of disappointed if they didn't make a move to get somebody that can improve the room. Now, I'm not saying we go out and get no Marshawn Lattimore or some big name guy, because I just don't think they'll get a big name guy if they trade. I think they'll get somebody who is hungry, who may have a proven track record of being a good two guy, maybe a three guy, but I don't think we're going to get somebody that's been earth shattering, maybe a former all pro. We're not going to do that. Well, I'd like us to make a move? Absolutely. Maybe we can call New England and say, hey, our coach last year was incompetent. He was suffering from brain hemorrhage or something like that. And we just sent the card in wrong. Look, your guys are soft. Let's get Christian Gonzalez. Can we bring him to Washington and, we'll make up for that? That'd be good, right? Let's try that. I hope that answers your question. Yes, I would like to do that. But for reason of insanity. Would you be disappointed if we don't make a move or no? I wouldn't necessarily be disappointed if we didn't make a move, because I trust Adam Peters, I trust Dan Quinn. I think they deserve that much. I wouldn't be disappointed, because like we think of the outside, we think of the performance. We think of the player more than we think of the player and the person. They think of the person and the player. And they've been getting on base. They've been hitting singles and doubles and triples and home runs with these cats. I trust them. If they don't make a move, they see something. If they do, they make a move. I'm not going to be disappointed. Let's see. What's up, DJ Khaled 23 out there on Instagram? What's up? The Rent. Shout out here on YouTube. Bruce Van said, O-line is back. Bruce in the house. What's up? And Big Lum, HTTR. What's good? Hey, the Commanders, that's what's good, bro. Shout out to you guys for pulling up here. So let's talk about what we didn't like, right? I cannot say this anymore than Benjamin St. Juste. My God, y'all. Another penalty. He played a decent game, but I tell y'all this all the time. He has absorbed his benefit of the doubt too many times to not get called for pass interference. I thought that was a bad pass interference call on him during the game, towards the end of the game. I thought that was bad, but then he let Malik Neighbors start to cook. The defense let Malik Neighbors start to cook in the second half. I ain't like that. But you know what? It is what it is. But sometimes it's going to start getting colder. It's going to start to be clutch time here pretty soon. So do you want the Canadian liability still on there on some top guys? That goes back to what 101 Legend just asked, right? Do you think we should make the move? If Ben St. Juste is still going to keep on playing like this, and they kind of praise St. Juste for what he's doing and everything. I think Noah I has played better. But St. Juste, my gosh, didn't like that. I didn't like how this rush defense started against the Giants. For some reason, we can't settle with Daniel Jones. I don't get this. Daniel Jones always finds like the fountain of youth or finds our kryptonite rock like he's Clark Kent's long lost rival or something. Like he's like the Lex Luthor of the burgundy and gold. And I hate that. I can't stand it. Anytime we beat him, it's just like he had that random run for 24 yards. What did Daniel Jones finish with? Let's see. Daniel Jones finished with 54 yards rushing, 7 attempts. So that was about 7.7, almost 8 yards a pop he averaged on us. Had that longer 24 in the first half. I don't like that, boy. I don't like that. Like, we got too much damn tape on this, brother, for us not to realize we need to stop this dude. For some reason, the guy, I don't know if they give him Ritalin or what's the other stuff that they give him a little Adderall or something and like double mixed up with some New York sewer water, and he goes out here and he just finds the Zen. It might give him a Zen pouch. I don't know. But why does he get straight against the Commanders, against the Redskins, against the Washington football team? I don't understand it. Why? Why does this keep on happening? Don't matter who the coach is. Doesn't matter who the coach is. Jay Gruden, Ron Rivera, Dan Quinn. Ah! I don't get it. I don't. Somebody help me to figure out why Daniel Jones continues to have enough. Like, does somebody owe him money in DC? We try to figure that. We'll figure it out one day. I didn't like the second half against Malik. Would you be my neighbors? That's where he went off a little bit. What I did like though, Jaden Daniels on Malik. Would you be my neighbors? Is good. Kind of got him off his game. They were sitting there talking during the game. Like, Jaden, no, I got the lead. I'm gonna sit there and talk to him. Get in his head. That I like it. I like that. Some people get mad about Jaden. I said Jaden on the sideline. He ready to go back on the field. He wait. Malik Neighbors in clutch time behind. He need to be focused on his ball. If I was a Giants fan, I'd be furious with that. I don't mind it. Right? Yeah, it is. It is what it is. Here we go. I got some more questions on the gram here. The fact, okay, DJ Cali 23 says the fact Daniel Jones is playing like Tom Brady pissed me off. And Tom Brady ain't never ran that fast before. 101 Legend asks, random question: would you want the old native logo to come back even if we don't change the name? I don't care, bro. I really don't. If it does, it comes back. It comes back. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It. I'm kind of. It's a moot point to me. I understand people who want it back. I'm like, my biggest thing's always been about winning, and if it's as the Commanders, after Commanders. If it wasn't as Redskins, it wasn't as Redskins. It's my team. These my boys. I'm a roll with them. Let's see here. What's up, Whitney? What's up, Bernard? What's up, Zach? What's your upcoming prediction in the November games? Beat Pittsburgh. That's my that's my upcoming prediction. Beat Pittsburgh. That's what we need to do. I don't look ahead. I really don't. Like, I look at the schedule like just to see like who's coming up, but I don't look ahead to nobody. Like, I think what Philadelphia is up after that because it's a Thursday night, so we got to swing. We got that 1-2 swing right there. I know that, and then maybe Dallas because my wife been talking about that game. But other than that, I don't really know who we play after that. I don't look ahead. Like my boy Frost just said right here. We eat what's in front of us. That's the I keep a fat boy mentality when I think about it. D Cali 23. I eat what's in front of me. I eat what's in front of me all the time. Pause. And there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about outside of the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. Nothing. Nothing. I don't care about nobody else. Is but the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday at 1 o'clock at Northwest Stadium on CBS. Don't care. That's just me, man. The goal right now is to go 8-2. That is the goal. And we'll see. We'll let everything handle itself, right? Now it sucks Pittsburgh's coming off a bye week. It does. But that's just the name of the game sometimes. See, Frost now we think saying you'll get a hit. He said, yeah, exactly. You get a hit. Exactly. You ain't lying. You ain't never lie. We be looking at that schedule like, oh, we got the we've got the Titans coming up here in 3 weeks. We're gonna beat them. And guess what happened? Titans come up in here and tighten up on you. Hello? I'll wait. What's up, Sandy? Okay, Curtis Brooks. There's this guy named Donald something. He just keeps saying we trade. He's a big Jaden Daniels fan. What? Why do we need to trade Donald something? Why in the world we need to trade for Heineke? These people, damaged people. Yeah, one tough game coming up, Patrick. You're right. One game coming up tough. That's the Steelers. That's right. That's the Steelers coming up. That's the only one we got to worry about. Oh, yeah. I remember that. I remember that Steelers game. And people were down. They were down in the dumps. Like, and the team wasn't that good. But I remember they were like, oh, we can't beat Pittsburgh. We can't beat Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh was coming off a game where they played Baltimore on like a Wednesday. And then we played them on a Monday because they moved the game back just a day because of COVID and everything. We played them on Monday at 5:30. I remember this is where I used to live. This is when I used to live like 5 minutes from work. Now I live like 45 minutes from work. But that's neither here nor there. I love my family. that was in the COVID year. Yeah, so I mean, anything can happen. Anything is possible. We've seen it. We've beat 11-0 teams before. We've beat undefeated teams. Philadelphia, right? We beat them, and then we've beaten Pittsburgh before then. That was undefeated. Pittsburgh, I mean, Pittsburgh. The beauty about Pittsburgh is they're well coached. They're well coached. I know some people in Pittsburgh are tired of Mike Tomlin. I hear this all the time. People are like, Mike Tomlin, oh gosh, he doesn't win. He doesn't get over the hump. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, I hear the same thing about a local coach in our area all the time. People get upset. They can't win the big game. Can't win, but the man's won over 140 some games in 11 years. Yeah, I would tell those people to shut the hell up and go play in traffic somewhere. Because you don't know what you're talking about. If you can do a better job, then you go out there and do it. Right? Am I lying? Okay. It's what it is. Man win a game, ain't never had a losing record in his career, and people are bamming about it. Bro, go find you another team. Go root for the Browns. They do. I mean, Pittsburgh does good stuff. Now, does he have loyalty? He probably does have a loyalty issue and let some things go on a little bit longer than they should have, but I mean, it's what it is. 11-0. We shooketh, and we shocketh the world. Let's see here. Let's see. How's our third down efficiency? Look a little deeper, Frost. You'll understand the hate. But I didn't like the Giants' third down efficiency was slightly better than ours. They converted 6 of 11 times, good for 54.5%. That's got to get better. We were 2 for 2 on fourth down. They were 2 for 2 on fourth down. Didn't like that. I did like that. We are still 11-0 on fourth down. Frost gets me. I appreciate that, bro. They had more time possession as well. Didn't like that's what some of the numbers I didn't like, but big win. Yeah. Shout out to Alex. What's up, Alex? The first time you rooted, I think we know the formula now to beating y'all, Alex. You have to be on here at least one game a year, and then we'll be good. You got to be on the channel at least when we did it at the beginning of the year. So next time around, we'll do it. You be for the first game next year when we play y'all. So I think I figured it out. And shout out to Alex. I it did like I tell y'all, I'm to the people. I'm loyal to my community, like I am. And Alex will tell you this. We did a preview on his channel. Shout out to Big Blue in the Bronx. Go check them out. Go follow him on there. It's got good New York sports content out there. Maybe maybe y'all can rap about the World Series. Sorry, it's a rough week for New York. Who would thought Aaron Rodgers would have been the savior of New York last week from their sports hell? I didn't think that. But, he was. But yeah, check them out. I was driving. I was driving. I had the phone right there on the speedometer, so I'm looking up like, I'm like, okay, yeah, am I going too fast? But I'm always going to have my guys. I'm always going. Y'all know that. Say, did you talk about the deadline tomorrow? Not yet, sir. Not yet. Haven't talked about have not talked about the deadline. A little bit. We talked about it a little bit. Um, let's see. I rooted for Washington and they won. Let's go. Let's see. No, we got. You don't even believe that. You don't believe that. I wish we had. I, I wish we had my boy XL the Truth on here. Cause I would seriously ask him a serious question. Who's got the bigger forehead, Pam Oliver or Sabrina Ionesco? I like both of them now. I love both of them. I love Sabrina. But they got them girls. They got some strong foreheads. Shout out to Manny. Shout out to Real King Indeed. What's up? Yeah. Let's see here. D. Cali says, "Go Dodgers. They run this city." What's up? Hey, what's up, William? Don't forget, William and I, we previewed the game last week. We're gonna do it again this week. Hopefully it's gonna be out Wednesday. And yeah, shout out to him. And don't forget to support my brother on the Take Command podcast. He is the producer of it. So without him, it don't go on air. He's the maestro of the podcast. So when they say it's Logan Thomas and Logan Paulson and Craig, you know who gets them all there. Shout out to William. Yes, I took the broom back downstairs. My wife's gonna yell at me if I didn't bring the broom back down there. Is my wife down there? Can I say that? I mean, that's her backup vehicle, right? I'm gonna get in trouble for that one later. I'll get in trouble for that. I had to. That was too easy. Yeah, that's her backup vehicle, but it's okay. Oh, I love you, Randy. I love you. I love you. Don't get mad at me. That's just all fun and games. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for that one later. I know I am. You ain't down there, are you? Okay, she's good. Um, Savage. Yeah, I no, I'm not. I'm not savage. I just make bad decisions in good moments, right? That's good. Make bad decisions, good moments. Let's see what else we had here. Man, I get Warpath when it you ain't kidding though. You kidding. Um Jiggy 23 L Jiggy says, I was at the game. Or was that I Jiggy? I don't know. That's L Jiggy. Yeah, that's right. I was at the game. We need a cornerback. Oh yeah, we do. We need a corner bad. No lie, no lie. Ben St. Juice. Um, like I said, Ben St. Juice is like that Canadian kid on The Simpsons, right? They said he's like, I'm from Canada, and they put me in this class because they think I'm kind of slow. Here it is, right here. Ben St. Juice. This is Ben St. Juice. I already got it locked up. There you go. That's Ben St. Juice. Right there. I moved here from Canada, and they think I'm slow, eh? Touchy feely, touchy feely. I don't know where that came from. I may have made that. I did make that. I did make that. Y'all, some of y'all have seen this before. And it's like I'm not hating on Juice. I'm not hating on Juice. Like, I like Juice. I think he's a sharp dude. He seems like he's smart. He was a part-time Wolverine. Y'all know how I like Michigan, although we suck this year. But this is him. This is him right there in a nutshell. He's in the class with Bart Simpson. We need help. He need help. I don't know who it is. And Dan has talked about how he can tell you what goes wrong and how he processes stuff, but it still don't work. And sometimes, just like when you get pulled over, right? You got a family member who's on drugs, and they say, "You know what, son? You know what? If you got cousin, I'm not trying to use my real family members, because I could in a minute. You got cousin Dennis, right? And Dennis realized, he's like, man, I've been high and strung out on that stoop on Main Street all week. Like, we get that, Dennis, yes. But Dennis just realizes that he's just been on this streak for a week. But Dennis has been getting high in the whole town for the last 52 years. That's Ben St. Juice. Oh, he's smart as hell, but he's broke, and he's got a Holy Hanes shirt he wears every day. But the guy could tell you he could be a great math tutor for your child. You wouldn't want to bring him around him. It's Ben St. Juice right there. It's Ben right there. He can drink a fifth of that Crown Royal Canadian whiskey and tell you everything. But you don't want him there. You don't want him in the house. That's Ben St. Juice. Like, he can, like, and he has good game. Like, he has good games, right? And he had so much promise his rookie year. He still does, I would think, right? But he keeps on doing the same damn thing over and over again. He gets caught doing the same thing. He's Marion Barry, and somebody's got to be the FBI and set him up. Because he keeps on getting caught. It's like at some point you just got to go on the field. It's like the officials. It's like, hello, I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC, Ben St. Juice, and you've been caught. I'm not trying to make that connotation to it, but that's just what it is. It's the same damn thing. 3 things are certain in life: death, taxes, and Ben St. Juice just doing something crazy to give up yardage, penalties, or whatnot. It is what it is, though. Okay, I'm done. I'm done beating up on Ben. I gotta stop doing this. I'm done beating up on Ben because people do it all the time. Let's see here. He can play. It's just at the end of the play, he's always saying, yeah, I mean, seriously, they should file suit against him the way he be filling up on wide receivers. He must have grabbed before the touchdown. They get a touchdown in his oh, Jesus. He definitely has a panic button going. No lie, Frost. I mean, bruh. Hey, it's wild. It's unbelievable. It's uncanny. It's unconscionable. Let's see here. Shout out y'all hanging out with us on Instagram. Let's take a look at some of my favorite plays from the day. And I am going to start out with a guy I did not give credit to. And I did tell people, y'all should listen to me If you ever watch Two Pick Show and it's on in the comments, right? I said Tampa Bay money line. They're up 17-10. Uh, that's none of my business though. I wish I had picked that on Thursday. I wish I had picked that on Thursday on my radio show. Here we go. Let's see. Let's pick some play. I did send Paul the invite. Um. Oh yeah, I forgot this too. If y'all want to call in, while I go get this stuff set up. Let's see. I'll get the call in stuff up. Google. Maybe I should just do that. Google Voice, right? Yeah. I feel like maybe I should just open the phone lines up after the game. That could be dangerous though. Receiving calls. Here we go. So if y'all want to call in. There's hotline 661 Warpath. And let me find. So here's one of my first favorite play. Okay, let's see. Share. This over here. Okay. Boom, here it is. Okay. Okay, let's see. Boom. Okay. Let's take a look at this. So this was the Fowler fumble. So right there, they're inside the 30. They're inside the Washington 30. You can see the end zone back here. Let's take a look at this. Daniel Jones, play action. Look at Fowler. Look at Fowler coming off that edge. Boom. Hot potato. Phil Mathis, you got to catch that because you failed every fat man in America after this play. You failed every fat man in America, bro. You should have got it. And then Bobby Wagner returns it, recovers it right there at 31. That's where Washington gets set up on the next play. Let's watch this again from the end zone. So here you go. You can see Fowler. Fowler's going to line up right here on that left tackle on this weak side. And let's look at him. On that play action. Look at him. Coming unclean. Blew the doors off him. Phil, you got to catch that, bro. They shouldn't have blown this play, did the officials should have let this thing play out, and that would have been a scoop and score for us. Good job for Jeremy Chin to finish that play up. Good for him to run through that one. And then let's see here. Take a look at that touchdown pass to Terry. So this was a 2nd and goal from the 1, and they run the pistol. Terry's right here. Got Deontay Banks on him. Shout out to Deontay Banks being a Bama. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Now we're good. Let's get rid of this banner too. Okay, here we go. So you can see him right there beside me. Okay. I got your comments back up. Oh yeah. Here you go. So Terry's just gonna come right in here. Little slant action. Deontay Banks wasn't even ready for him. He just did a little double, little. Little shimmy there. Look at him. Yeah, boom. And really, you look at Noah Brown here too, because he had that twin look. They kind of caused a little traffic right here. That's good. They got it. Boom. A good play there for the old Burgundy. Let's watch it from the end zone view now. So Terry's all the way on the far side there. See what Jaden's looking at. Look at Tyler Badass. You see that pancake by Badass? Give him down to the ground a little bit. And that's a touchdown. We don't need, nobody cares about the kicks, but kicks are important. Let's see. I gotta find third quarter. Here you go. This was the all effort play by De'Ami Brown. I just saw it. Where is it at? Where is it? Ah, here it is. So y'all realize this was a 3rd and 18. I forgot about that. 3rd and 18. So they just really looking for. We're just really looking to see if we can get in scoring position right here, right? De'Ami's lined up. Him at the top of the screen. No, that's not him at the. Nope, that's him right here. Where's De'Ami? No, he comes out. Okay. I couldn't find him at first. So he's lined up right here. Right there. There's where De'Ami is. Can't really see him in the light. He fakes that block, and then he goes to work. A nice little stiff arm side, and Noah Brown threw a nice little block there too. And look at Dan Quinn. Look at that. Hold on. This is the key thing right here. And they only had one timeout left. Dan Quinn right there at the Giants 33. Watch him. Look at him at the 30. Goes up to the 25. Down inside the 25 to the 21 and calls that timeout. That's a good effort play right there by Dan Quinn. But here's De'Ami again. Clears out. Look at that. Look at Dan Quinn right there. Dan Quinn's going to be running there. There you go. Look at it. He got all the way in the camera, all the way on the field. Inside the 20. Okay, let's watch this next play. And y'all know what it is. It's just like music right here. It's a little simple little 9 to 17. This is what I called stupid. This is stupid. Look at that. Deontay Banks gets sunned. Simple. He got sunned right there. Here you go. There it is again. Boom. Look at that. Sunned. Sit down, boy. Sit your little punk butt down. That's what he told him. Said, sit down. Look at the hog farmers down there. Look them in their bibs. They're like, yeah, we're going to get on TV after this. Scary. You know what? Halloween's over, but still scary season, boys. I don't even know who this guy is. That guy work for the Giants right here. That guy. Bruh, he look like that dude's cousin from Men in Black. Did 3 play today? I don't think. Yeah, he showed up. He dressed up. And then that Cyber's kick. I need to watch that play again, though. It was so beautiful. It was a thing of beauty. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage one more time. Cause look, just watch this. Like, it's like on the Saturday Night Live clip where the lady says, sit down. That's pretty much what Terry did right here. And that throw by Jaden. Beautiful. Look at it. He just goes and gave him all that space, too. That little deep corner. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down, son. Sit down. That's what I love to see. We love to see it, though, y'all. Yeah, but that's just some of the stuff that I like to see that I saw that I liked. Y'all know we got to go through some of the clips. I'll stop sharing this now. I want to get on here. Paul, I told Paul, I sent Paul the link, and he's gonna get on here at the last minute. Aw, cute. Let's see here. Um, yeah, but Paulie forgot about us again. It's all good though. But yeah, that's all I got for today. I had to come on here and do a quick one during Monday Night Football. I don't really like doing it on Monday Night Football just because, but I'm glad y'all came by. Y'all came and hang out with me for a little bit. Um, we'll be back Wednesday. I think Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday. We might be back Wednesday. We'll preview the game with William. Shout out to him. We were on the PSF app together, and now we're doing it here on the Warpath. So we'll preview the game. We'll talk a little bit about the Giants game, and then we'll get ready for Pittsburgh. Are we trading tomorrow? I have no idea. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we gotta fix that defensive secondary. And I mean, I don't think it's gonna be some guy that's I don't think it's some guy that's gonna break the bank or anything. I don't think it's gonna be Marshawn Lynch. Shout out to Deuce to Deuce is pitiful. From Red Zone in the Lab. He loves trolling all these people, and he put that picture up of Dan Quinn, and I think it was 2 Chains, right? And people were like, "Here comes." He was in New Orleans getting his gun, and people went crazy with it. I saw it in one of these chat groups. It was funny. I said, I don't think that's Lattimore, but I was like, interesting. Okay. We'll see what happens there. So maybe where there's smoke, there's fire. Because we know that the Lions are trying to get to Darius Smith. I saw on his Wikipedia page that they already changed him to the Lions, and they said that trade is imminent. I don't know if it's happened yet or not, or they're still working on some things. But, we'll see tomorrow. If we don't do anything, we don't do anything. And, we roll with what we got going into the rest of the season down the stretch. Like I said, if it's for the right price, okay, but don't break the bank trying to bring somebody in here to get over the top. I know we're playing with a lot of house money right now, but this is a team that we're a good team. We are a good team right now. Will somebody make us great? That's the one thing is this cat that you bring in here, is he going to make you great, or is he just going to make you slightly more good? That's a real thing. We'll see though. We'll see. But yeah, be back here for Warpath Wednesday. We're bringing it back. Yay! Hip hip, hooray! And we'll be back Sunday also for the Steelers and the Commanders. A huge game between 6-2 Pittsburgh, Washington already 2.5-point favorites in that game, which I think that's something that makes you go, Hmm. I can't believe it against Pittsburgh, but you know what? We'll see. Till next time, y'all. Appreciate you. I love you guys for hanging out on Instagram. Appreciate y'all as well. Till next time, Sanchez 405. Love, peace, and hell. And we keep that same damn energy, and we keep on outlasting these bastards together. Shout out to the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams, because we knew they were elite, and they just got bullied by the Arizona Cardinals. Also, prayers for Dak Prescott. We hope your hammy gets better at the end of the season. We hope and pray, that you're all right. Also, shout out to yeah, that's it. Yeah, somebody, yeah, bear attacks. Yeah, they got the bear down. The birds. All right, y'all, we out of here. Love, peace, and I'm out. In that stream.